This week on the Movies and Stuff show, we're going to rank all of Gary Oldman's films. Not all of them, most of them. And then talk about some more stuff. Stay tuned. And welcome once again to the Movies and Stuff show. We are coming to you live from the suburbs of New Jersey and Missouri. My name is Dan, and joining me is a man who thought it sounded like a good idea at the time, Abe.
Always. That's my whole fucking life right there.
During the cold opening, the teaser, whatever, I think I call it teaser, I went off script, and I regretted it. I have something written down for this teaser, and then I was like, I'm just gonna ad lib, and I regretted it because we're not gonna rank all of Gary Oldman's films.
Yeah, that would take a little while.
It would take a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna rank all the films that we've seen, which between us, which is still a lot. It's a lot of films. We're not gypping you. Don't feel that you're gonna be gypped because we're.
Can we say that? Can we say gypped? Isn't that a racial slur?
Is it?
Gypsy.
Really? That's from?
That's the origin, yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. It really is, yeah.
I feel terrible then.
They're fucking gypsies. What are they going to do?
I'm very sorry. Well, they might fucking put a curse on me.
Oh, like thinner.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Be all Christian Bale machinist.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
what would be an appropriate word then? What can I use?
We don't want to. Oh, I don't know. Jew you down? I don't know. Just
Abraham.
I can say that.
Well, yes, because
apparently I've got some of it in me.
Sorry,
Germans. You fucked up. Yeah, I could deal with being cursed by Carrie Werher. How do you say her name? Carrie Werher. The woman that helped put the curse.
Yes, I know.
That's how you say it? Okay.
Yeah. You're asking me to pronounce a name? Me, the person that used to call Carrie Elways Carrie Ooze. You're asking me. I said Hayao Miyagi last week.
Oh, I should start paying attention to what goes on this show.
You might want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna coast through.
Alex in the chat is saying we're trying to shortchange him.
Shortchange.
So he's saying hopefully not the Irish curse.
Oh, is our drunk Mick friend in the chat yet? Nope.
Man, we are being offensive today. I had no idea that gypped came from gypsies. I've learned something today. I'm really gonna make a concerted effort not to say that anymore. I really had no idea.
Big Romanian population in New Jersey?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No, don't think so. Hello, Pony Boy. Welcome to the chat. Hey, and off to a great start, guys.
Thank you, Martin.
There it is. Wait until we start crapping on Star Wars in our topics.
Are we?
No, we're not. We haven't
Damn
been
it!
about Star Wars this week. We can. I mean, we're not beholden to our topics.
We were talking before the show about how 2016, especially for me, has beat us down. I just can't get excited about any Hollywood blockbuster anymore. And I said, I'm not even fucking excited to see a Star Wars movie. And it's true. There's actually a fair amount of trepidation I have about going to see Rogue One.
Marty just died a little bit on the inside, I bet.
That's my goal.
Yeah. It'd kill Marty a little piece at a time. Robert Mela loves the smell of inappropriate banter in the evening.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
Crap on his chest.
So I do know that Pony Boy watched our episode last week because he made the reference to the connoisseur, the film connoisseur, of opening up a DVD and breathing it in. Because that was in last week's episode.
I really, really need to start paying attention to what goes on in these episodes.
I rewatch our episodes after they air because to me it's almost like game film. Like I kind of I pick it apart, and it's really bad. I have all this permanent marker on my computer screen because I'm trying to draw the little Madden
Boom,
plays. Like,
boom,
do this,
pow.
but I'm using actual permanent marker on my screen, so it's like
Ah,
right now it kind of looks like there's a dick and balls on your forehead right now.
I gotcha. When you're watching the game film again, you might want to think of better jokes.
Better jokes or a better host,
Oh, snap.
co-host.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, Marty, you will be off drunken suspension in time to talk Rogue One. So yeah, as I mentioned, we're gonna rank a bunch of Gary Oldman films this week. We are not going to shortchange you. We're going to uh, cover a lot of topics. I feel. Yes, Ponyboy. Hashtag angry drunk. I think that's a good one. That could fit into our repertoire of hashtags that we have on this show.
We don't need any more.
Let's do some weekly stuff.
All
Topic one.
right.
We're back on topic 1 this week, not topic 10.
Hey, there's only
Great.
3. It's hard to screw up 3.
It's hard to script 3. The new trailer for Kong Skull Island was released last week, and it's kind of got this, like, I guess, Apocalypse Now vibe to it. That's what people are kind of saying, that it's kind of looking and feeling like that. But they said the same thing about Star Wars, the episode 8, whatever. 7, episode 7. They said that it kind of looked like Apocalypse Now with the suns. Anyway,
That one shot. That one shot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was kind of waiting for Samuel L. to say something like, the horror, motherfuckers.
That would be worth it. That would be worth it.
Be.
Yeah.
I would probably pay to see that. You excited about Kong Skull Island at all? I know that you just went on a rant about how 2016 is kind of broken you down.
No, I'm not excited at all. Maybe I would be if I hadn't seen the Peter Jackson movie too. That movie was not good. That Kong interpretation from Peter Jackson was not good at all.
Didn't like Jack Black?
Well, he was really good at bugging his eyes out of his head. No, I didn't really care for it. Didn't need to be 4.5 hours or whatever it was.
I liked a good amount of it, but not enough. If that makes any sense. I think that there were some really, really great moments to the. Really good moments. I'm not going to say great. Really good moments to the film, and I remember leaving the theater and saying, "Okay, yeah, that was good." I didn't think it was a total shit fest that a lot of people think. It was, but maybe in retrospect or rewatching it, I might, because I haven't watched it since the theater. I haven't felt compelled to watch it in the theater. Did you watch Godzilla, the legendary Godzilla?
Oh, the American version.
Yeah, the Bryan Cranston one.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I found it interesting. There's not many times you have a movie where a hero accomplishes absolutely nothing that he says he's going to do. Every time that guy said he was going to do something, he didn't do it. He failed every single time. It was pretty amazing. But I don't know, why do we keep coming back to King Kong? What is it? What is the appeal there?
No, man. I mean, I think the concept of with building up to the Kong versus Godzilla, right? That's the goal of rebooting Kong right now, is to have Kong versus Godzilla. That's what the Legendary has, both properties, and that's what they're gonna try to do. And that's what they're building up to, and I don't know if it means much anymore.
Kong?
Just Kong versus Godzilla, like those two creatures going at it. Just I don't know if that matters anymore. After seeing like Jurassic World, I found to be fun, right? But it's getting absurd. All of this is just getting more absurd. They're creating genetic dinosaurs that are mutants, and Yes, Alex, I want Kong versus Godzilla versus the Wolfman. I want a Rampage movie. And I want them all to be naked people after they transform and hiding their shame and kind of sidling off the screen. That's what I want. That's the movie that I want.
All right.
So we in the chat, Ponyboy's not happy with Marty. Marty did say some stuff about Ponyboy last week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, a little rivalry going on there.
So I'm approving all this stuff that's going on in the chat. Ponyboy saying that Marty hates Canada, and then Robert Maley saying tonight on our show, Marty finds out that he's actually Canadian.
Oh, sorry, Marty. Can Naomi Watts be one of the people that turns from a monster back to being naked? I'm down with that.
Yeah. I can't remember what the split was. If the Wolfman was a man, was the lizard person a woman? I can't remember.
Don't know. I stopped watching after Abbott and Costello. I don't know anything. Boy, that timer's just slowly moving, isn't it?
It's going. It's going. I mean, we're almost there. I mean, we can just kind of play out the clock and just ramble and talk because I'm good at that. Just playing out the clock. And
there we go.
Hey, there we go. Topic 2. I'm gonna stick with. Oh, it was Lizzie. Lizzie was. Oh, see, Alex is on point today.
Yeah.
Do you know Rampage? You play that game?
Oh man, it's been so long. I don't really remember.
So much fun. I loved it. I'm going to stick with Legendary Pictures here for a moment because they just announced, I think it was yesterday or today, that they bought the rights to Frank Herbert's Dune.
Hey.
And I think it's movie and television rights. So my question to you is, what exactly do you want to be done with Dune?
Maybe left alone entirely. Because it's such a good book. And it's such a complex book. It really can't be one movie. You either have to split it up or they should go all, Game of Thrones on it. Because I just don't see how that book translates to a movie. The sci-fi miniseries was pretty weak. And Lynch, I felt like got it right tonally, but, was way off the rails plot-wise. How do you convey in a movie characters that have such precise control over their body? They can have body language conversations that nobody can actually perceive of.
See, and I think that's where I agree with you in regards to stylistically that Lynch accomplished something that a lot of other filmmakers or creative minds couldn't have accomplished with that material, and he did fall short on actually making it interesting. I mean, that's the problem.
It's
the
tough.
problem is it hit on so many levels of what the book was trying to accomplish stylistically, but it failed on so many levels of what the book did story-wise.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. And I know Frank Herbert was actually a fan of Lynch's Dune.
He really rolled with the punches. He was a good guy about that. He looked at it as its own creation, whatever.
I think Alex mentioned a 10-part show on HBO. I think more than that. I would love to see just an ongoing series. I think because there's a bunch of books, I think there's a lot of material that could be mined into, an actual series.
Are people ready to see Paul's son merge with the baby sandworms and live for a few thousand years?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yes, I think people are prepared for that.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Jodorowsky's Dune, the documentary?
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
Oh no, really?
No. Yeah. I mean, read the fucking book. Just pick it up and read the fucking book before you can do an adaptation. and Ferrasi.
Oh yeah, that was the downfall of that documentary. No, I enjoyed the documentary. I thought there were some great elements to it. But Dune in general, I think if I had to have an opinion on it, which it's our show, so I guess I have to have an opinion. I think I side with you. I'd rather nothing be done with it.
It's a perfect book. Kind of an interesting disaster of a movie. Just leave it alone. Just let it go. Let it go, Indiana.
Just let people read it. How about that? How about, that might be it. That's what they do, is they just do like a video, annotation of it, right? Like that's what they just have, So you read the book, and then after each section, chapter, or whatever, you go and you hear some commentary on that. That's what they do with the property. I don't
Ah,
think that they need to do anything.
no, no. So you just basically you want a literary lecture. That's what you're looking for.
Right from, I mean, you can have different people. You can have Lynch talking about how he interpreted things.
I don't think Lynch wants to talk about it. I think he interprets it as he let the producers push him around too much and he sold out and he regretted it.
Instead of talking about the film, though, just talking about the
Oh, the book.
content.
I
No,
gotcha.
fuck the film. Like, he doesn't need to talk about the film anymore. He doesn't need to talk about shit anymore because
Right.
he's David fucking Lynch. I'm just saying is how he interpreted elements because again, he did so much to understand
Right.
and did convey that. So he did have a deep understanding of these characters and of the story. He just couldn't tell a fucking story.
No, he couldn't. And I did try to get Sean Young to come talk about it.
Mm.
All right.
Top theory.
I mean, who else is calling Sean Young? Not many fucking people.
Did he say no or just didn't get back to us?
She didn't. She just didn't respond.
I was talking about the agent.
Oh no, we had a direct contact to Sean
I
Young,
thought it was the
and
agent.
she just blew us off.
Yeah.
Finkel and Einhorn, huh?
Just also so in this topic, okay. So Goonies 2 is a no. Wedding Crashers 2 is being written. Michael Keaton would like to do a Beetlejuice 2, but doesn't think it's going to happen. Pacific Rim 2 is filming.
Oh boy.
These are all sequels that, just in my opinion, aren't needed. So I guess part one is, do you agree with that statement? None of those sequels are needed.
Yeah, I can't say that you're wrong there. I agree with you.
Right.
I'm not really desiring to see any of those.
It's just not needed. And I think in general, some sequels do work, but the majority of them just don't and just aren't needed. I think veering this topic into something interesting is I wonder if there's anything that you feel warrants a sequel. Is there any movie that's only been one that you feel that needs a sequel, warrants it?
The first thing that jumped to mind is Dread. I would love to see a sequel to Dread.
Agree.
Love that universe.
Agree.
Are we ever gonna? I mean, I'd like to see that Master and Commander series play out too. Which that'll never will because it was such a
No.
modest success, if a success at all.
I loved it though.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
Jeez, that's such a good movie. I totally forgot about it until you mentioned it, and it's like now I want to see it.
Yep.
That was really good.
What else? Oh, we need a Tron 3. Come on now, people. God damn.
Why is that? Yeah. Now again, I wasn't blown away by Tron 2.
But
I was blown away by it, but it was still okay. It was, there's more money going to crap films than
right.
to Tron.
And I know you said just one film needs a sequel, but I got to ask for a Tron 3 every chance I get.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alex is saying History of the World Part 2.
Hey.
Yes.
I kind of want to see where that goes.
Jews in space. Jews in space. Marty, in a similar frame of mind, says Spaceballs. Search for more money.
Weren't you talking about this just the other day?
They want to make it, but Rick Moranis is retired. So they can't make it without Rick Moranis. And I think John Candy's dead. So, they just got to get... And they can't use Chris Farley in that role either.
Joan Rivers isn't around anymore.
No. It'd be kind of tough to do that film. They could explain it. It was like everyone died. Yeah. That was the search for more money. I did have Spaceballs, the toilet paper. Did you have Spaceballs, the toilet paper when you were younger?
I did not, no. I didn't realize there was.
This is something that like Spencer's Gifts.
Oh
Do
wow.
you have Spencer's Gifts near you? Like a Spencer's,
I think
like
there's
the
one in the mall around
novelty
here
stores
somewhere.
or
Yeah.
something, right?
I mean, I'm not in New Jersey. My life doesn't revolve
Yeah,
around the
I
mall.
know,
Yeah.
I know, I
Yeah.
know, I know. Yeah. What I've learned about Spencer's Gifts is do not bring your child into a Spencer's Gifts.
Oh, they want everything, huh? Or no? Or is it just
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
inappropriate?
Half the store is now dildos.
Is it?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not even novelty anymore. Now it's just straight up like sex toys in like the back half of the store.
Oh wow.
It's changed. Spencer's toys changed.
I can't remember the last time I've been to one.
Um, Speaking of, I guess, sequels, let's talk about prequels real quick.
Oh,
So what were you saying about not wanting to see Star Wars Rogue One?
I. Am I missing something?
No. I'm just busting on Marty. Just I
Oh,
figure we got like 30 seconds left in this topic, so I
oh.
figured you wanted to throw some shade at Rogue One.
I can't think of anything else to say except I'm not excited to see it. Of course, now that I saw Khaleesi's cast in one, I'm even less inclined to want to see that one down the road. I mean, is there a Game of Thrones actor that really can act outside of what's her name?
I mean, outside of
Cersei.
Tyrion,
Cersei.
Tyrion and Cersei, I think.
That's it, right?
I mean, no, they have a lot of minor actors
Right.
that they bring in that are really really good.
There's
Like
no Stark kid that can act.
no,
Yeah, there really isn't.
but I mean, like they bring in the guy that played like Jorah Mormont. I felt is a really good actor as well, and the guy that plays Bronn, I think, does a really good job. It's a lot of the Jamie. I think Jamie is good. I think the Lannisters. I think pretty much the Lannisters, the bad guys, are the actors on the show.
I can see that. Yeah.
Um, but I mean, because Cersei and Tyrion, the actors, uh, Peter Dinklage and what's her name?
I cannot think of her name. I am drawing.
I just had it. It's like I want to say Lena or
Now I'm thinking of Dunham. Fuck.
yeah, me too. But anyway, they did some movies together. They did some Alexander Rockwell films together.
Oh, there you go.
I can't say hashtag synergy though because I don't have that interview up on the site yet. So I suck. The guy that played the Hound is really good.
Is he?
Lena Headey. That's it. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. The Hound was. He was in the Shaun of the Dead movie. Not the Shaun of the Dead movie. The Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. Oh, Yarp. Yarp.
He was in that.
Yeah.
That was really good. I think that's our stuff for the week, right?
Yeah, let's stuff it. We done?
All right. Yep. Let's go. As I mentioned, we're gonna rank Gary Oldman's filmography. We've never done this before. I've never really seen anyone do this before, so bear with us. Let's start.
All right.
So I guess how we're gonna start is we're gonna go in chronological order based off of the 21 films between us that we've seen, and kind of just talk about them, rank them,
Yeah, we're gonna
see how it goes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess the first one that we're gonna have to talk about on the list, right, would be Sid and Nancy,
Sid and Nancy.
right? So I mean, right off the bat, that's our number one. I mean,
Yeah, that is the number. It's gonna be hard to knock off.
I was, we were talking about that too. I guess pre-show is, I don't know if we're going to be able to. I mean, we'll talk about it, but it's a strong number one, and to think about as a, his performances starting off that early in his career with something so amazing. It's kind of like De Niro. De Niro starting off his career so amazing, and then, but I mean, I think Oldman's had a much better career than De Niro.
Yes, I mean clearly
Much better.
Oldman was going for paychecks here and there, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
he didn't lose his dignity along the way.
Yeah. So Alex is saying based on his performance or movie quality. I'm gonna say it's mostly based on performance,
Ooh.
but movie quality will definitely impact it as well, right? I mean, we're going on. the performances is what matters here. But if it's a good performance in a shitty movie, I think it knocks it down a peg or two. But we'll see how that goes. We want you to play along with us and disagree with us or agree with us. Probably agree with us. Next up on the list, I guess our default number 2 would be Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead.
Yeah, there we go. Wow. Guilty. I guilty as charged. I've never seen it.
Okay, so I was wondering. You said that there's 2 on the list that you haven't seen.
I've never seen this one. No.
Love Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. It's my favorite play.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love it. I I've read it quite a few times. It's really funny. I got to see like an off Broadway.
Oh, really?
Rendition of it. It was very off. Like, I mean, it was technically Broadway vicinity. I think it was like 42nd and like 10th Avenue. It's close enough to Broadway. It was a fun performance. So I guess right now that's our default number 2.
1 and 2, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Right. But now we start to have some fun.
All right.
Because JFK comes up. Now, you have not seen Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead. I've seen Sid and Nancy, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead, and JFK. We got to swap JFK and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern right now.
Got to swap them around.
Yep. JFK becomes the new.
This is the number 2.
So
move that over there and move this over here. There we go. So that's it. That's 1, 2, 3.
That's 1, 2, 3 right now.
It's such a small role he has though in JFK.
It is, but it's so good. Again, it packs a punch.
Oh, it does. It does.
It's so good, and you think of like, it's not the time spent on the screen as opposed to the quality, what you remember. I think his role in JFK to me is more memorable than his role in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead. Like the film itself is more memorable in general, but I think his role.
I'm with you on that. I mean, it's a really good. I'm not a patsy, or I'm a patsy. I'm a patsy. Yeah, I'm not resisting arrest.
Yes, Robert Melee. It was Broadway adjacent. It was no Alex. It was not at the Apollo. It was Broadway adjacent.
All right.
And Alex is liking this. He says this is the Price is right now, kind of like Plinko, as Robert says. And Marty's like saying this is some high tech shit.
Yes, I can drag and drop posters.
Yeah. All right, let's bring Dracula on the board.
Dracula's on the board.
Okay.
This is a phenomenal performance. In my mind, this slides up to number 2.
It does.
Does it?
There's no debate.
Okay.
There's no debate.
All right. Well, we'll just slide this over here.
I agree.
Here. Slide this over here and put JFK right there. That's it. That's our top 4 right now.
That's our top 4 right now.
Man, Dracula was such a good performance because he's that freaky old guy, and then he's the young guy who woos Winona Ryder.
Yeah, here's the beginning of when you started to realize that Gary Oldman was a man of many faces. Like he could pull off so many different roles because he was younger then. This is 91, right?
Yeah,
early 90s. I want to say 91.
I feel like it's 91. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still a younger guy at this point. 92. Okay, and he's able to pull off the old role, and he became a chameleon. He really started being able to change how he looked over his entire career, and became known as that type of actor. So versatile. But yeah, so I think
just about Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's not the best movie either, but goddamn, it's a throwback to remind you that these movies used to have balls. I mean, this is at no point is this movie not trying to hit a home run. Almost every scene, just crazy.
I think that we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I think when we were after some, off the air, we were talking about Dracula. But yeah, it's such a ballsy film, and Robert Melee brings up about Keanu's poor performance in this because we had mentioned this before. Our ranking is based on performance, quality of the film. I mean, Keanu, I know where the bastard sleeps. I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. But again, it's really going for a fucking home run. Like it's a ballsy fucking choice. It's like, and I mean, Keanu has shown over time that he's not a good actor, but he can act in certain capacities that work. This isn't it.
Mm-mm.
But Gary Oldman
Gary
was
Oldman.
awesome in it.
Yes.
Let's bring True Romance on the board. Right,
True
so
Romance is on the board.
so at any given moment, we're gonna have a top 5 showing.
Yes.
Right.
We're going to start knocking up and down off. Yeah. This is tough for me.
It's tough for me
Does
as well.
one scene count?
It's a fun performance, but
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. It's a fun performance. I love it. I love the performance, but I'm keeping it like this right now. I think we're just. And again, you haven't seen Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead.
So-
Do you put True Romance his scene is role in that over JFK?
No, not right now.
Mm-mm.
No. In my mind, True Romance is always a Patricia Arquette movie. She owns that movie. So
I mean, Christian Slater, I loved in it, and Val Kilmer even. I think it's a hell of a Val Kilmer performance as well.
little Elvis.
And you start thinking of just start thinking of the performances in that film. Okay, Patricia Arquette, right? Christian Slater.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably say then what's his name?
Walken.
No. Who played Hopper? Hopper.
Oh,
Walken.
the dad. Yeah.
Yeah. So even just talking about this other performances, it takes a while before you get to Oldman's as that memorable. Tom Sizemore. There's just so many memorable performances in it before you can actually get to Oldman. As much as I loved that scene,
Yeah.
and as I loved that character, and how again he was very, yes, Bronson Pinchot as well.
Yeah, I was going to say Balky's in the movie more than he is.
Brad Pitt was awesome.
Oh, Floyd.
As Floyd, the roommate. So it takes a while to get to Oldman. He looked great in it. It was another chameleon performance. I think we're good with our 5 here.
All right. So now we're going to bring the new one on. What do you want to do? Drop the 5th out? Drop True Romance off?
Let's just talk about it. No, let's keep these 5 on the board right now. We'll keep the 5 on, and we'll talk about it. And basically, so the next one we're going to talk about is Romeo's Bleeding. I haven't seen it, so I have to defer to your judgment here of whether you think it's worth dropping True Romance out.
I got to say yes. I thought Gary Oldman's performance is really good in it, and Lena Olin. Yeah, it's really good. I like a noir, and just for the sheer fact he's in the movie.
Right.
He's the co-star of this movie.
Which then brings, now, do you slide it over JFK?
Yeah, in my mind, I'm putting that at number 3.
Okay,
and just
then that's what we're doing. All right, so we're dropping True Romance off. That goes
drop
to
True
number
Romance
6.
And let me do this. This is going to take a second. I'm going to replace this. You can keep talking. You don't have to stare.
Yeah,
at me.
no, that's fine. No, I'm for people at home, I have an Excel spreadsheet that is. So Romeo's Bleeding is becoming our new number 3, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Good.
There we go. This is high tech, as Marty said.
That's really good.
It's fun,
Hey,
though. It's
we're
working.
doing something.
Yeah.
James Gandolfini. Jeez, I forgot. The people are just bringing up all these people that were in True Romance.
Yep. It's a fantastic movie, and it's one of the few times that Tarantino did an audio commentary for a movie.
Oh, really?
Listen to it. It's really good.
Yeah?
He's
really good.
His ego is not completely out of check. It's close, but it's not completely. It's good.
We were talking about, was it Tom Sizemore? We were talking about Tom Sizemore, right? And you blamed Oliver Stone for Tom Sizemore.
Did I?
With Natural Born Killers.
Oh yeah, well,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But Tarantino wrote that as well.
He did, but Stone changed everything. And Tarantino didn't say do all the drugs you possibly can, behind the scenes.
We don't know that.
Oh, that's true. I don't know that.
The next one here this is going to be a challenge for me. Because I know that it's going to drop off. I think it's going to drop off at least Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead. Leon the Professional. I love this performance.
Yes.
I think it is terrifying I think it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking good.
It is.
It's such a good performance.
It's number one.
You think it's number one?
I think it's number one.
You could put it over Sid and Nancy?
I would put it over Sid and Nancy.
Oh, man.
For all the factors you said, great performance, great movie. I like Sid and Nancy, but come on. I mean, the corrupt cop versus the hitman in an apartment hallway. Awesome.
You're convincing me. And honestly, I've seen Leon the Professional so many times. I've only seen Sid and Nancy once.
Oh, so rewatchability wins out.
Leon, Professional,
right.
number one.
All right. Let me get over here.
Wow.
Just it takes a second to swap these around. There we go.
It does, yeah. I'm updating our live statistics. I was thinking at the very end we'll put our final ranking. You know, we'll have the entire list.
And see if we want to make any modifications at the very end.
Well, just so that people can know.
That's what we got. Professional, Sid and Nancy, Dracula, Romeo is Bleeding, JFK. And, yeah, I don't know. Some of these are hanging on by a thread.
That's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty awesome because, I mean, have you seen the next one that we're about to talk about?
Yes.
Immortal Beloved, right?
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan.
I'm putting it 8 right now. I'm putting it behind True Romance.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good performance. I'm not in love with the film. You know, I don't.
No.
I just, I couldn't do it. So I think we're gonna keep this 8th right now. I think Immortal Beloved is gonna be 8th, and
I'm fine with that. It's not cracking top 5. Not with what we've got here.
I think I think we almost kind of go in order as well. Well, no. Scarlet Letter, so terrible,
Yeah, it's not good.
and even his performance is not good in it.
I don't really remember his performance that much, so I
Yeah.
guess that means it's not very good.
Bad film. So I mean, Scarlet Letter is technically 9 right now.
Okay.
Murder in the First. Did you see this one?
No, I haven't actually seen this one.
Okay. I'm probably gonna put Murder in the First. It's not gonna. You don't have to change anything on the screen. Just for my rankings, I'm probably gonna put that at 9 and then
Ooh.
drop Scarlet Letter down to 10.
Sorry, Demi.
But brings us now to a fun one, a really fun one. Is Air Force One.
Oh.
It's a very fun performance.
Die Hard on Air Force One.
But is it? It's. I don't think it's good enough to get into top 5.
Man, I don't know. I'm looking at that JFK thinking it's a really small part. It's a really small part.
But would you put that Air Force One performance still over the small part? I don't.
Probably not. Probably not.
And then just think of what else it would leapfrog over. Do you put the Air Force One role over True Romance? I might. Actually, I might.
Yeah, I just can't get over the fact that it's just one scene. So I mean, yeah probably.
All right, I think we're gonna have to do a shift. I think we're gonna put well, not you don't have to do anything. Air Force One is gonna become 6th. Let's just do a little quick change. Okay, so we're good. The next 2, I feel don't crack the top 5, but we'll see what you say. I'm not a fan of The Fifth Element.
This is tough. I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but I think his performance is off the charts. He's got that kind of, I don't know, French Texan accent going on. It's really interesting. I'm thinking that's number 3 on this list.
Ooh,
I'm thinking that's number 3.
really?
I'm thinking that knocks JFK out of contention and pushes Romeo is Bleeding down. That's me personally. His performance is just bug nuts.
Have not seen Romeo's Bleeding. I can get behind it knocking JFK off, right? I can agree with that. I guess I think we're gonna have to put it 4th though. because I don't think that it's better than Dracula.
No.
I do not think that Fifth Element performance is better than Dracula, and I haven't seen Romeo's Bleeding.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking just it's such a crazy performance, but you're right. The movie left me a little cold. It's Luc Besson again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's
I'm fine with putting it
fourth.
there.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
I'm fine with doing that. So we're gonna put
That's
Fifth
what we've got.
Element
That's what we've got now.
fourth.
Yep.
So then everything is shifting. So 6, 8, 9. That's fine. 10, 12, 11. Okay. And Air Force One drops to 7th. Okay. Geez, I think this is an easy one, right? This is going to be bottom of the list, Lost in Space.
Yeah, that's bottom of the list.
Bottom of the list. I think it's the worst performance I've seen of his.
It's not a good movie either. Matt LeBlanc's big.
I think I'm prematurely just going to call this 21. I'm not even going to bother.
Okay.
I think it's the worst performance of anything I've seen from him. Really bad. I mean, it sucks because he's a good actor, but when you're given absolute shit to work with, like this, I'm seriously, it's 21. Not even
I can't say that that's the wrong move. When you're working with any cast member from Party of Five, you're probably not in a movie that's going to showcase your talents.
Do you remember that conviction you just had about The Fifth Element being number 3?
Yes.
I think we're gonna have a little argument here.
Uh-oh. What do you got?
Hannibal.
You think okay, just tell me first where you think Hannibal goes in this pantheon. Fourth.
I think it's better. I think it's better than Fifth Element. I think the performance is better than Fifth Element. I think Hannibal as a film, also overall, more entertaining than Fifth Element. Is it good? That's debatable. Entertaining though, I can sit down and watch Hannibal and be entertained.
Okay.
So much.
Okay. So you think it goes? You think it's but it's not as good as Dracula.
I don't think
really
that Dracula performance, man, it's so versatile. Do you think Hannibal's better than Dracula?
No, I don't. Now I think about it. No. So fourth, I can get behind that. If Fifth Element was a better movie, maybe I could fight you, but I can't. That's a lot of Chris Tucker in that fucking movie. All right, so there we go. That's what we got now.
I think so.
Okay.
I think we're good, right?
I can get behind that.
So I'm gonna we're putting Hannibal now is gonna be 4, right? Okay. I'm updating my Excel sheet, and then we can start talking about.
Oh, here we go.
The Harry Potter films.
This is tough.
It's tough because one's a very good performance, and the other is okay. So I didn't include. I guess we should say spoiler alert here. He dies in Harry Potter 5.
Yes.
And he has like a cameo in 6 and 7. But I'm not counting those. We're not counting those at all. So I think the performances are 3 and 5. 5 to me, so flat. Uninteresting. Don't like what the character brought to the table. But his performance is still okay.
I can't remember his performance in 3. I just remember him screaming in the newspaper. That's all I remember.
And that was going to bring me to my other thing, too, is he's got essentially one great scene in 3. And that's at the end with Lupin and the whole, like, the explanation of things, the breakdown of things.
Yeah.
Is the really good performance. It's that one scene. And I know we just kind of like with the JFK. I know JFK was more than one scene, but it was, essentially one big scene. I think they're on par in regards to how you want to compare them, right? It's limited, packs a punch. I definitely put JFK over that one scene in Harry Potter 3. I'm not gonna put these too high, but looking at the list, um, I
I don't think Sirius Black knocks any of these top five off.
no, not
Okay.
top five. I
Okay.
think these are gonna drop in probably after True Romance. Um, I'd say probably 3 is better than Immortal Beloved, just for
Okay.
that one
I
scene.
can get behind that. Yeah.
And then 5, I'd put right below Immortal Beloved, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can see that. I
Right.
agree.
So in kind of that 11, 12 area, I don't think it's not knocking anything over, you know. But I'm gonna put so I'm gonna put Harry Potter 3 like right after True Romance. So that's gonna slide in at 11 is Harry Potter 3.
Okay.
And then that's going to put Harry Potter 5 then at like 13 on the list.
Okay.
Okay. Inconsequential because again, we're only showing the top 5, but this is a ranking and we've I'm going to reiterate, we've never done anything like this before. I think
Yeah.
it's actually going kind of well.
Yeah. I mean, we're making this up as we go along.
I think it's actually going quite well
Yeah.
for I really got to move Lost in Space to the very end. Like I have it like sitting at the 15 spot. No, I'm just moving it right to the end.
Just put on line 50. Yeah.
It really is seriously. I gotta move Hannibal up to 4.
These next three are challenging, I think, too. So
All 3 of them
yeah.
are challenging for
Yes.
a couple of reasons. I think. Uh, Out of the 3 performances, I think he's got more to do in The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, but I think his best material comes from Batman Begins.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. But these are, I mean, he's a name in these movies. That's all he is. I don't know that this really required him to stretch as an actor or really try any challenging material.
Right. Do you, again, if we're comparing films, I put Batman Begins as a film in his top 5, right? If you're just saying the films that he's been in, but we're talking about performances here, right?
Yes.
And these 3 I kind of can lump together and call one and the same, even though I put Batman Begins. I probably put it
I think that's the order. Batman,
the
Dark
order.
Knight.
Exactly.
Dark Knight
That's the
Rises.
order.
Yeah.
All clumped together, I'd say like right after Air Force 1.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, because I mean, he's playing a weary cop. This is,
Yeah.
you could, yeah. There's no limit to the amount of actors that could have played that role.
It's no Leon the Professional here.
No,
This it's a name actor, and I think and we're gonna get to a couple. And here's the thing: is Robert Melee brought up Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. I haven't seen it, and I know you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. So,
I
yeah,
want to, unfortunately. So when we post our list, people should let us know where
Dan went wrong and just
where I went wrong on this. So I'm gonna put these 3 like.
They're fine
That's-
performances. They're fine performances. They're just
Do you put any of these above True Romance?
No,
below
no,
True
no.
Romance, right?
I would put them below True Romance,
Harry Potter 3.
above Harry Potter 3.
Okay, so that's where they're gonna land.
Yeah, I know that True Romance, just one scene's been the cry, but still, it's a lot better performance than
I agree.
Jim
Okay,
Gordon.
so I'm gonna do a recap. We got 2 more to talk about. Should I do a recap now, or just talk about? Let's just talk about the next 2. Let's do the next 2, and then we can do a full recap.
Yes.
I honestly think that we have our top 5 solidified.
I think we're locked in. Yeah.
I think we're locked in at our top 5 with the next 2. I love Dawn of the Planet of the Apes as a film. I really do like Gary Oldman's performance. I think this is moving up on the list for me. I put this above Batman Begins, but still below True Romance for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Because again, I still think it's a name actor, right?
Right.
Good performance, really good script, but again, they could have had anyone, you know.
Yeah, slide him in right there. Right there.
So
Yeah.
that's where he's going with
Yeah.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is going to go right above Batman Begins, right below True Romance,
That works for me.
which brings us to RoboCop. What was it RoboCop 2013?
Yeah. Was it was it 2013, 2014?
2014, right? All right, let's look at our bottom half of the list, right? Let's see where on the bottom half of the list this is going to.
And it's not his fault. It's at the bottom of the list.
No. Uh, below Dark Knight, below Dark Knight Rises, below Harry Potter 3, below Immortal Beloved,
Okay.
below Harry Potter 5.
Okay.
I think it slides in above Murder in the First. Maybe not. Nope. Below Murder in the First.
Damn.
Better than Scarlet Letter.
High praise.
Nope. Not better than Scarlet Letter.
No.
Better than Lost in Space.
Holy shit.
That's it. That's where I put it.
Okay.
What about you? Because so basically, is his performance in RoboCop better than Harry Potter 5?
No, probably not.
Right. Okay.
Nah.
You haven't seen Murder in the First.
So yeah.
Is his RoboCop better than Scarlet Letter? I think those two are just kind of like. And since RoboCop shit on a beloved classic, I think it just.
Okay, it gets hamstringed because of that. Send it down.
Okay.
Send it all the way down.
There you go. We have it.
So that's our top 5.
This is our top 5, and ready to do the list? I'm going to go through the list.
Go for it.
So we have our top 5. Leon the Professional, number 1. Sid and Nancy, number 2.
All right.
Dracula, number 3.
Hell yeah.
Hannibal, number 4.
Okay.
Fifth Element, number 5.
I can't believe I got that to stick. All right.
You did. Romeo is Bleeding, number 6.
Mm-hmm.
JFK, number 7.
All right.
Air Force One, number 8. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead, number 9. True Romance rounds out the top 10.
Okay.
I think that's good. True Romance is in a top 10 of his.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is 11. Batman Begins 12. Dark Knight 13. Dark Knight Rises 14. Harry Potter 3 15. Immortal Beloved 16. Harry Potter 5 17. Murder in the First 18. Scarlet Letter 19. RoboCop 20. And Lost in Space 21. That's the rank.
There we go.
That was fun.
That was fun. I liked it. I think we got the right rankings too.
I do. I feel good about these rankings. I mean, again, I just rewatched Hannibal like last week, and his Mason Verger is so good. It's so good. It's so tempting to put it above Dracula.
Oh,
it's so tempting to, but again, I'm
gonna fight you on that. I'm gonna fight
no,
you.
no, no, I'm not. I'm just saying
yeah.
it was so tempting. Remember, I was the one that was making the argument for Dracula earlier to be above it. But that, it's like, it sounded like a good idea at the time. It's so good. He's really awesome in it.
It's good stuff. I like this list. I think we got it.
I think so too. And thank you for everyone for participating. If you're watching it not live, please comment and let us know how we did with our rankings. If there's any movies that you've seen. So what are some of the movies that we haven't seen that might impact the list? I mean, Tinker Tailor. So this is what Robert Maley said about that one. I honestly don't know what to think of that movie. Saw it once and walked away confused as to whether it was great or terrible. Need to watch it more than once to really get an opinion. Okay. Let's pull up his IMDb.
Book of Eli. He was in that.
That one's supposed to be pretty good, right?
Yeah, I've never got around to seeing it. We didn't get Basquiat in there too. About the artist Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Okay. All right.
But I think we hit all the really.
I think we hit the main ones, right?
Yeah.
Criminal Law, and
he directed a movie too. Nil by Mouth. Was he in Nil by Mouth? I've never seen it.
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think
so that doesn't count. All right.
Track 29 does not look good. I remember State of Grace. I remember when it came out. It's got actually a pretty good
Does it?
cast. It says Sean Penn, Ed Harris, Gary Oldman, Robin Wright,
Wow.
John Turturro, Burgess Meredith, uh, John C. Riley. So it's I remember hearing of it, but
Oh,
so
Robin Wright Penn in those days.
yes, that's right. Henry and June. I remember Henry and June coming out. I didn't see it, and I had no inclination of seeing it. It didn't look really that good. So about Henry Miller.
Oh
All right.
yeah, I've never. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, let's see. We hit that one. Hit that one. Immortal Beloved. Hit that one. Hit that one. Murder in the First. Yeah. Basquiat. We
No,
missed that.
I think we got that. Yeah, I think we've got the major pieces. Yeah, there might be a
Yeah.
little fine tuning after those three.
Oh, The
movies.
Contender.
Never saw it.
I didn't see the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I've only seen part of it. Um, I don't think it would have been too high up on my list, but I mean, Joan Allen was good in it. Jeff Bridges was good in it. This is another Christian Slater working with Christian Slater.
I was kind of meant to see that movie, and then it just, it just passed you by.
I saw part of it, and I recalled liking it, but it wasn't anything great. I can't remember him in it, and that's part of the that's got to be part of this. I don't remember him in it. I remember a lot of other people, and I remember Joan Allen in it. Then he's had some, I guess, paycheck films recently, right? There's a movie called Sin with Ving Rhames.
Oh, okay.
When his sister is brutally raped, an ex-cop goes after a mysterious man from his past.
There you go.
It's got a 4.7 rating on IMDb. Not that that means anything.
No, it doesn't. No, I mean, everybody's entitled to make a living. It's a job. First
Dead
and
Fish.
foremost.
Dead Fish. It's another one he did. That was Backwoods. The Backwoods. Yeah. So there's some looks like some bad ones. I don't think any. Here's the thing, is I don't think there's anything truly missing that performance-wise that
It's gonna
would
knock down
impact our top five.
Okay.
Oh, Marty's saying he was the sleazy senator in The Contender. See, I don't remember. I didn't see the whole thing, so I didn't even include it because I wanted to put movies on that I've seen the whole thing. I felt that was fair.
I gotcha. Okay.
Very cool. This was fun. I think we're gonna do this again. I think we're gonna maybe pick a director next time.
Oh, okay. That'd be
Like,
fun.
you want to fight Kubrick? No, I'm kidding. We're never gonna fight Kubrick.
Oh shit.
We could never come to a consensus of number one.
No, we
'Cause
couldn't.
You have 2001. I have Doctor Strangelove, and
No one's budging. Yeah.
budging.
Yeah.
So.
And maybe we'll figure out a way to get more titles on the screen next time. This was really more of a test run than anything.
Yeah.
But we have to make Dan's video window smaller, and he's not going to be happy with that. I was just talking. I was talking to the people at home. Just
Yeah, I'd be fine with it. No. I think showing the top five is always good.
yeah.
And I think the way that we did it, you know what? I'll leave it to the audience. You let us know if it worked or not for you,
Yes.
if you liked it or not. I mean, I enjoyed it. I hope to do another one of these. With that, we're going to close out another episode of the Movies and Stuff show. Make sure to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. Again, let us know what you thought about this episode. Our picks, if you think that we got the top five right. I think we did. You can also follow us on Facebook and on Twitter at Movie Stuff Show. Marty tweets at Movie Stuff Show. And then actually, if you follow us on Facebook, you get some additional content here and there. Because our tweets automatically go to Facebook, then we still do additional information that doesn't. Anyway,
Right.
follow us on both. Get the whole package. Subscribe, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We'll be back next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I think we're just going to do a weekly stuff, right? Just 10 topics. We'll hammer it out. See, hopefully there's some stuff going on. If there's nothing going on, if we find that it's a weak top, then we'll figure something else out to talk about. We'll figure out a supplemental topic. But
Yeah.
I don't want to just do 10 topics if there's not 10 things to talk about, right?
Right.
So if we ever feel that way, we'll figure something out on the fly. Thanks again to everyone in the chat. Had a blast. Much appreciated. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our friends in the U.S. Enjoy it. Even though, it's got some sad historical aspects to it, considering we ended up slaughtering all those wonderful people that taught us how to grow corn. So,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
but be thankful for all the other stuff.
Well, they kill me at the casino, so it all kind of levels out.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I've already told you that I'm like an eighth Native American.
You get a piece of that action, man.
I need to start the
yeah.
Milzarski family casino,
You
right?
do, yeah. Man.
Oh man, this was fun, man. Yeah, final words.
Oh, I was just going to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Yeah, but that's
There you
it.
go. Thanks again, everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye. Night.